Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down across the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
This Utah State offense has it going. It's a draw. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to bully their way in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Utah State up-tempo. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. the 2. Can they finish this drive? Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Garcia wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got room to work. Turning it on!
Hard to imagine this is only their 1st drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He might want another play. Toss to the outside. And midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. There he goes! Quick step and go. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Utah State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with his third possession. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right on the money. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Miners want to move quickly. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He uncorks one deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Utah State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I know you something in no part in what. That was some dumb ass shit you did tonight, though.
What's that?
Calling me motherfucking ass. So I had a nigga waiting this fucking long to play that match. So knowing that you had to go out of town, I had to get up this morning.
They've got a little time here to put together a
Can't believe that motherfucker just missed that wide open fucking pass, man.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 28.
Get
after
fucking
a
Bo
big
out of
recovery.
here.
Hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials
fucking
take
running like a
break to let
bitch.
him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 to the 39.
Oh, he
after
hurt
getting
too.
10 on that one.
No.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The 87 let this motherfucker run right by him, man.
Finally, the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in
Come
the
the
second
fuck
quarter.
on,
He has been
man.
absolutely
Fuck is
lighting it
up
up
with
in
this
this
shit?
one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Good.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Fuck out of here,
This
Jake
defense
Clark.
has their hands full today, 'cause
Bitch.
not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive
Man,
play,
come on.
but he showed you
Man,
the
blow the
athleticism.
fucking
He
hole
showed
up and I player just die out.
Touchdown, UTEP! And once he found open space,
the corner hitting the hole they got.
Start playing.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park.
And the returner will be dragged down.
Bounce right off my running back.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Garcia to pass.
Why is my guy giving up on fucking
Really needed a play
routes,
like that to
man?
Get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Catch
This motherfucker pass interference to me like a motherfucker,
No, I
dude.
did not. I did not touch your
No,
player.
dude, you ran into me and fucking knocked me off the route, off the fucking thing.
I did not touch your player. When you clicked on him, I was moving, and that's the way he was moving with me.
Man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side.
This
They do
motherfucker
it.
just
They
pass
finish
interference
with
like a
the passing
bitch.
game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing
I
game
guess
up.
all them run
Keep
plays
this
is
lead,
holding.
Keep the momentum and keep putting up numbers.
Yo, if you bump me that far down the field and knock me
I
off
didn't
from getting the
bump
ball, that's
you.
pass
My
interference.
stick never vibrated. I didn't bump you. I moved off the route and came back to the ball myself.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to run it to the right. This
Come
time
on,
they
dude.
stop
Get in
him
the
behind
hole.
the
Why
line
they
of
hitting
scrimmage,
fucking
and boy, that has
guys
been rare in this one.
running sideways?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Got a man.
They just stopped the
That's
clock.
one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Give to the running back.
Yo, that motherfucker just sucked me into that shit. Wow. Come on, man.
Speed burst too fast, Charlie.
I didn't even hit this. I didn't hit speed burst. Fuck, I'm going through that bitch. I don't hit speed burst till I hit the other side of that motherfucker.
He'll try to feel the punt and see
Oh,
if he can give
32,
his
pick him
offense
up. Don't
field
push him.
position.
You push him right
Looking for
forward.
running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run.
Oh,
Yo,
that was
pick
sick.
it off
He released
64.
it on
That was
first down. He
sick,
just
too.
couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left. I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play.
Fires one high and deep. And a big play on the outside. outside. What a job to keep
This
those feet in
motherfucker's
bounds and
giving
get the
up on
completion.
fucking plays,
Just
man.
stayed up-tempo.
Explain that shit, man. Fucking explain that shit.
Looking to throw on first down. Into the end zone.
Because I don't have anybody in the middle of the field. Fuck out of here, man.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the
That
end of
shit's
the half
funny
with
as
the lead
fuck,
that'll
man.
just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he got
Come
smacked
on,
just as he
dude.
released
Come the
pass. It's
fuck
incomplete.
on.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he didn't.
Damn, I got
He
home
goes
good.
out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. The RPO fire complete to the left. And
Take it out of
he'll make his
bounds.
way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting down.
26, you
getting
were
a
terrible,
head-on
dude.
hat and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the
Yeah, I'm
quarterback
throwing
will be
that
slowed
fucking
down
rock.
back at the 43. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he'll need to show off some leg strength. 58
Oh,
yards
come
out
on,
and
man.
trying to bend it in from the right
I would
side.
have made that motherfucker too, maybe.
What a disappointment. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but
he wants to go deep. Brings it in down the left
Look how slow these motherfuckers are, man.
Touchdown, Utah State. He broke away.
They just fucking give up on shit.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield.
Can't pick my fucking kick,
making
man.
the big play.
Switch off and go back to it. We'll be able to pick.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is
Yo, did you see my receiver running from the fucking corner? What the fuck?
Taken out of bounds.
I took a whole
Pick up there.
fucking
They're in
thing
striking distance at the
right
37.
there on
Dude, my
2K.
fucking receiver was running from that
Ripping off
motherfucker.
that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats.
Man, you got to make that tackle, bro. You right there at his fucking feet.
The huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
and that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires
Look
to
at
the
that
tight end.
animation, dude.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the move. Came through like a
64,
shot, knocking
dude.
down for
What
loss
in the
of 5.
fuck, son?
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Using the back as a receiver.
That's
on the
crazy.
screen.
Should have been two people right there sitting there.
And strolled into the end zone for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do
Motherfucker
you
wasn't
got?
even in on the play.
Guys, a little
Somebody's
update
hurt.
on what else is happening in college football this weekend?
This fucking game, man.
Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little... Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
To left.
And that deep shot's
Leave a
gonna
man
wind up
downfield.
incomplete, but we do have a
Offensive
flag on the
pass
Oh,
field.
here we go.
interference.
Fuck yeah.
Official
Oh, no,
says.
blocking.
About
Some
He's
fucking
blocking.
fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense.
That's wild right there. That nigga ain't had no route.
On the run, it's Morris. Plows through the
That
defense.
should have been a fumble.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Utah State up-tempo. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got his man. And he'll be marked down. But
I'm running with him side for side once the ball hits the fucking air. This
Man, you
motherfucker
on a
sticks, bro.
lineman, Charlie. Come on, dog. How you lineman?
Yeah, they're side by side, though. That
Passes
motherfucker hit a
receiver, man.
speed burst as soon as fucking that ball was in there.
And the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
That's caught. It's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy...
Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground
Blitzing
at
for
the
when he running
41.
a fucking blitz.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good
Take 'em
job
out
on
the
the outside
goddamn
and give the
game.
running back space to make the big play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Fowler.
Oh, fuck. I
He's
keep
gonna
forgetting.
lose a
I
yard
got
on
to take
that
him
one.
down.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close
Slow
football
way.
game. You got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Fields. Oh, and a move to get open.
Fuck on, guys. Fucking cover some motherfuckers, man.
Continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Left.
Touchdown,
Fucking
Motherfuckers beating the fuck out of me,
End zone
man.
to put 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
going bad, baby.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll
Wait
take
till I
the break
finish
at
this.
25.
Wait till I finish. Let me finish this.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere.
These motherfuckers
The
are
defense
refusing
was
to block
all over it.
anything.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
User.
When defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Fires toward the target.
Throw it away from him.
Funny, dude.
Throw it away from him.
And the route is on.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown.
Fucking secondary, man. The defense is just such trash.
They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on.
My whole team's fucking
right
in
now.
the
They're
orange.
way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half,
Goddamn,
but after
try
that
to
last play, it's
every
pretty
damn
obvious.
play.
You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score.
Ain't running the ball every
So
play.
you either get it done through the air, or
Shit.
you've got to be more physical up front.
And both these quarterbacks
Should be.
show off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass.
You gonna hurt that
He's looking to
quarterback,
make a
Dick.
play.
Goddamn,
What does
he
do?
let me
sees
pop
some
him like.
space,
Fuck that
captures it,
quarterback.
makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Oh
Quickly
my
out to the
goodness.
tight end.
They made me stick my hand out instead of hitting.
45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time.
We're gonna hurt him next.
Just too much of a rush.
He's past the
And down
fucking line of
goes the
scrimmage, man. Why ain't this
quarterback just
motherfucker?
behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We reached the break and Utah State holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the
They're
final
running this play in
stanza.
Madden. I don't know if it'll work in this one. So we'll see.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Look, this motherfucker's tackling me and he have to have the ball.
Defensive pass interference, man. He throwing the ball short. We pressed up. What is going on with these calls?
No, you was tackling me before that motherfucker even got rid of the ball.
You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly
That
take
was a
fresh
fucking
set of
interesting
downs
ass
after
play,
the
too.
penalty. Creates a little room. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really
Interesting
nice to
ass
see
play.
this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Miners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Unloads to the right.
You got to be the your awareness ain't high enough right there.
They'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah.
Offense slips the running back out of the back.
Now we give up.
Nobody decides to
Come on.
Man makes the play, shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
It's complete to the right. He gets
I'm
in there
myself.
for the 2. It's a 2-possession game now, and they've still got a shot. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
On the run, still looking. Lets it fly.
Come on, man.
Complete.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
On first down, he might have thought the defense was going to be in man
This
coverage that
motherfucker.
time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he finds
Fucking
some
drop
solid
kicks I
space.
gotta have, man.
Nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum
He
might
boots his
carry
kick
him
and
out of
chop.
bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Man, come on.
Finally wrestle down the
Hall of
senior, but
Fame
not
shifted.
before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Aggies are rolling down the field. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Right down the middle. He got it.
Because I don't have two dudes supposed to be in the middle of that motherfucking play right there.
You was on that middle line. Charlie, you was on the play. You playing your shot.
No, I was on the fucking hook one.
Yeah, who covered the middle of the field?
Tampa 2 defense is garbage, man.
Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going with the ground game left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. The RPO, it's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Hard running there. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gonna swing it on second down. Buys a little time. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Sick.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because
Give him
everything
the
else ain't
fucking
working anyway.
deal, dude. Give
Well,
him the
head
fucking
coach obviously
thing, man.
decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, it's about time. Now you do it.
Let him
Fucking
stop.
bitch.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today, but they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part,
Wait till
David,
2
this
minutes
quarterback
left,
has been
bitch.
lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit. And that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get the
Wow,
quarterback's
dude, you got to
head
take
just a
off
little.
faster than that going.
And this one
Jesus
will be
Christ.
stopped for no gain.
Slow as fuck.
They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Dude, why ain't my line fucking blocking a goddamn thing?
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On fourth down, going to the air. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down.
I'll take that.
On just a second, we've got to
Beat
see
my
what the
dudes up all
flag's
game.
about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty.
Oh, hey,
Oh my God.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Oh my fucking
Got to
God,
give this defense
dude.
a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
need somewhere to stay.
Just keep slinging it. Grabs it in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Miners in the hurry up. To the air on first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quarterback making adjustments. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Skips away from pressure. Bought a little time.
What was that throw, dude?
Throws his 3rd pick of the
There
day.
you go.
His head has to be
Jiminy
spinning.
Christmas,
He
man.
goes down after
Come
the
on,
short
guy.
return, but what a play to get the football back.
What is that fucking throw, man?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. On target over the middle. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
These dudes don't want to fucking cover shit.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
That's crazy that is a cover fucking 3, and that dude is getting burnt like that, man. Not pressed or
And
nothing.
they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big
What's that guy's
moments in this
speed?
game, they have been able to step up
He's
and
fast.
deliver, particularly on
What is it?
He's not fast. He's just good. Got good route
And
run.
that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Man, they making me bet the ball.
This defense has already picked
Oh.
off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He wants a big play here late.
This
And it
motherfucker.
slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down
Shit,
the
boy.
field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Under fire.
He completes a pass. He completes a pass. This motherfucker completes a pass, but the quarterback don't. Fuck out of here.
This, it'll be a wrap.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh,
In
he
his
has
hand.
a deep ball
Come on,
with
buddy. You gotta
fairly
hold on to
just
that shit.
through his fingers.
All right, I'll let y'all in a few
It's an
days.
offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down
Damn,
the
yeah,
field.
he touched
Seemingly
him.
it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
It was just everything was so overwhelming, and it was like flashbacks of what happened to me and Dad.